Welcome, my dear sweet friends, to the channel Frugal Money Saver. My name is Emmy, my husband is Paul, and we are so happy you have joined us here. We are going to be talking about a bunch of things that we no longer buy or buy much, much less of, and what we are doing alternatively instead. We are an early retirement, debt and mortgage-free couple living in the state of New York. Our channel basically just shows you how to have a full, abundant life while spending less money. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, come on in and be part of our frugal family. So let's get right to the video. We did a grocery haul the other day, and I was looking at our grocery haul. And then what I did was I went back to footage from a grocery haul I did about 2 years ago. And I was kind of shocked at how our grocery hauls have changed and evolved. But this video is not only covering groceries, it's covering a multitude of things that we no longer pay money for and what we are using in their place. So let's get to this list. The first one is we have not bought an item from the bakery in I don't know how long. Years now, honestly. Whenever there was a special occasion, we would always go to the bakery and order a cake. If we were going to someone's house for their birthday and we were asked to bring the cake, we would go to the bakery and buy one. We haven't done that in years. We do all our own baking now. And if you've seen any of our videos, you know that's to be true. Even if we use a box cake mix and elevate it by using milk instead of water, butter instead of oil, it is delicious. And we have learned to create really yummy cakes for celebrations, and it costs us a heck of a lot less money. So, yep, no more bakeries for us. The second one is, I used to get my nails done. And I told you many months ago that I stopped doing that completely. But I did tell you I still will get pedicures when the weather gets warmer and I wear sandals and strappy shoes. Guess what? Did not get a pedicure all of last summer, all of last fall. I do it myself now. I use a good polish like Essie. And what I will do is wait for CVS to give me a 30% off coupon in the mail or something like that. And then I'll buy one color for the summer, pretty pink or light blue. And I do my own feet here in my house. And I save myself about $30, honestly, because pedicures are expensive. Now, can I say to you, I will never ever get another one? No. If I get a gift certificate, you can bet I'm going to get another one. But for right now, I have cut that out completely. Number 3, we only used to buy organic milk. I looked at my older food hauls and I'm like, every single one, I was paying $6 for organic milk. Well, obviously, we stopped that quite a while ago because I haven't seen organic milk in our house in quite a while. So organic milk has gone by the wayside and we have just been buying regular whole milk. Can you taste the difference, Paul?
No, there's no difference.
We don't notice any difference, honestly. Number 4, you all know that Paul cuts my hair. You've seen the classic haircut video, and if you haven't, I will link it down below in the comments section, because if you haven't seen the first haircut Paul ever gave me, you're going to want to watch it. It was hysterical, blooper filled. So not only does Paul cut my hair, I now cut Paul's hair. We bought a trimming set off of Amazon. It cost, I think, $25, maybe even less. And that is what we have been using. Paul keeps his hair short, so that's easier for me to do. What a savings. Because as a man, soon as this would get shaggy and the back would get shaggy, go to the barber and pay $15 to $20 for a trim. Guess who does it now? Me. That is something that saves us quite a bit of money. Number 5, if you've watched our food hauls in the past and you watch our food hauls now, where have the chips gone? We do still occasionally buy a bag of chips. So this would fall in the category of we buy this much, much less now. where my earlier food hauls, you will see 2 to 3 bags of potato chips or corn chips or popcorn in almost every single haul. We haven't done that in months. What a money saver this has been. We have substituted popping our own popcorn, maybe grabbing a piece of cheese, a half a banana. We've really tried to cut the chips out, not only for the waste of money, but just because they don't make us feel so great all the time after we eat them. Again, this is something we do less, but we haven't completely rid ourselves yet. But we are saving a lot of money by doing this. Number 6, we thought maybe after COVID had passed that we would go back to the movies. Even here on Tuesday nights in our area, there's $5 movie night. That's a great price, honestly, if you're going to go to a movie. We have not gone once. I don't think we've been to a movie in 3 years. We have DVDs that we have bought from tag sales and thrift stores, movies that we love to watch over and over. But we have not stepped foot into a movie theater. A regular showing in a theater was $15. That's $30 to sit in a movie theater when it's shown on TV. I remember my grandmother used to tell me this years ago. I'd say, Nanny, do you want to come to the movies with us when I was a young adult? And she'd be, why would I want to waste my money? It'll be on TV eventually anyway, and it's free. And my nanny was a wise woman. Absolutely. So we haven't been to a movie in years. I'm going to say it, and you know I'm going to say it again in this video. Use the library. You pay your taxes for a public library. Use it. And if you can't find the movie on the shelves, ask them to get it from another library. Interlibrary loan. Perfect. Number 7, jarred sauces. We have almost gone completely away from jarred sauces. What do I mean? Tomato sauce, tartar sauce. We don't use jarred gravies. You just won't see us using those. We make them ourselves. And I used to buy Victoria pasta sauce whenever it went on sale for $4 a jar. I now buy a can of whole tomatoes when they go on sale for 80 cents. And I can get 2 to 3 meals out of that can for 80 cents compared to one meal, a $4 jar on sale. The other day, Paul made his own tartar sauce. He took a little bit of relish, a little bit of mayonnaise, and what was the other ingredient?
Ketchup and a little horseradish.
And horseradish. It was awesome. He put it all over his fish. Number 8, we have never been a big fan of name brand items. And I have to say now, we are even less of a fan of name brand items. I would have to say the one remaining item that we still buy that's name brand is all liquid detergent for the washer. I just like the way it gets the stains out of our clothes, and I wait for it to go on sale, $1.99 a bottle, and then we stock up. Far as name brand anything, honestly, can you think of anything we are brand specific with that we will only buy that brand of?
Ivory soap.
Ah, bingo. Yes, he's absolutely right. That is something else. Ivory soap. Good, thank you. Yes, because then I wouldn't be telling the truth. But yes, Ivory soap. That's the only soap I will use. Other than that, you can look in my refrigerator, you can look in my pantry, whatever is on sale, that's what we do. And the more you make your own, the more you don't have to worry about buying a name brand because you're creating whatever that item is from Whole Foods. Number 9, you will never see cold cuts in our hauls. Years ago, we bought a lot of cold cuts. When Paul and I both worked, we would get turkey breasts, we would get ham. Now, never. They are so expensive a pound. What we will do now, and I tell you that, is we will buy a whole chicken and we will make chicken salad out of it for lunch. Or we will take it and put it on top of a salad cold. We do not buy cold cuts, though we used to. The only thing you possibly will see is if deli cheese, good deli cheese, American cheese, not the processed cheese, but good deli American cheese goes on sale for $4 a pound. We will possibly get some of that for grilled cheese and things like that. Another thing that we have swapped out and have not gone back to is deli meats. Number 10, extra produce. I am guilty sometimes going shopping and buying too much produce. I used to get a bunch of bananas. I would get a bag of apples. I would get a 5-pound bag of oranges. And what would break my heart is that they would sit in there and we wouldn't eat them. And then I'd end up making a bread, or I'd end up making jelly or whatever it was. And that's great because I didn't waste it. What I am doing now is buying basically just what we're using. If I use 2 bananas a week, I bring home 2 bananas. If Paul says I'm in the mood for a container of blueberries and they're on sale, I will get 1 container of blueberries. Now, if they're a great price and I buy them and it's something I know we'll use, like blueberries, I will buy a bunch of them and then purposely freeze them. But I'm talking about produce that you have an intention of using within the week and you don't. And then that's just food waste and just a lot of extra effort trying to figure out now, what do I do with it? So we save some money and buy produce that we know we're going to eat. Number 11, you've probably seen my hauls and wonder where our cleaning products are. How do you clean, Emmy? Well, what we use in the bathroom is vinegar and dish soap. What do you spray in the tub to clean the tub?
When I clean the bathtub and the shower stalls, I'll use vinegar and dish soap and a little water mixed in a small spray bottle. It works very well. You spray it on, let it sit for a few minutes. I have a microfiber cloth that's used to take makeup off of people that, I mean, it's soft, but for some reason it has a scrubbing effect to it. There's a little bit of arm work involved, but it takes off any kind of the soap that sticks to the walls. It cleans the bathtub, and if you do it on a regular basis, the tub never gets that dirty.
Yeah.
So, and it works great, and it smells fresh.
Yes. And to clean the inside of the toilet, we use white distilled vinegar and a toilet brush. That's what we use. It works. It will brighten your toilet. It is amazing. So you will never see a lot of harsh cleaning chemicals here. I will, honestly, occasionally, we haven't in months, buy a Lysol wipe or something like that, or a Clorox wipe. They last us forever because we really don't use them, but I like to keep them on hand just in case. Anytime we clean, the only vinegar we use is white distilled. That's it. You don't clean with any other vinegar. White distilled. And what I will do is sometimes take a jar and put some orange peels, add some white vinegar, put it in the refrigerator and let it set. And then I put it in a clean spray bottle and I wipe everything down with that. That is great as well. It smells wonderful. The oil in the orange peel cuts through grease. That's our cleaning routine. And like Paul said, if we keep up with it, it never gets ahead of us that you need a harsh chemical. Another thing you're never going to see us buy are toys for Dixie. No, she is not deprived. She is a very spoiled little girl with lots of love and playtime. We play with Dixie. I know you see footage of her sleeping a lot, and she does. But we also spend a lot of time playing with her, getting on the ground, rubbing her belly. I have a dear friend that every Christmas will buy her one toy. She's done this since Dixie was a baby. So Dixie gets one toy a year, which I'll show you the original toy in this clip right here. What do you have? That is her original baby. My dear friend gave it to us when she was just a pup. and she still has it. That is her favorite toy. She carries it around. We play shag with her, where she'll put it in her mouth and we'll go back and forth. She has another octopus. My niece gives her toys. So she's got a couple of really great toys. And again, we do most of the playing with her. We actually interact. When it's playtime, we do the playing with her. The next one that we have never done, and again, this is not shaming anyone, it's just saying what we do, is buy lottery tickets. And I have mentioned this before. We don't buy lottery tickets. The odds of us winning the lottery are,
I could probably get hit by lightning.
Maybe once or twice. So, God forbid. We just don't do that. To us, that is just taking money and basically giving it away. It's just saying here. And now I know that some lotteries go to really good causes, school systems or whatever, but check the percentage that actually goes to the cause they're saying it goes to. Because that's something you may want to look into if you're doing it for that reason. The last one that I used to do, but do not do anymore, is magazine subscriptions. And I know this is a common one, but I used to love the magazine Southern Living. Love Southern Living. And I would get, when it went super cheap and I could find it, you know what? I have back issues that I can look through. I can look online at their articles. I can go to the library and look at the latest copy. So we do not have, unless it's free, any paid magazine subscriptions coming into this house. So this was just a quick list of some of the things we maybe used to do that we don't do anymore, or that we have cut down drastically in doing. And I hope that some of them maybe were things that you could think about doing less with or cutting back on. They're not necessary expenses. They're things that we thought we needed at the time, but on further research, we found alternatives that were cheaper, better for the environment, healthier for us, etc. This is not a shaming video. If you do any of these things, please know that's your journey and it works for you. And this is our journey and it works for us. So what you may buy, I may not buy. And what I buy, you may not buy. So it all evens out in the end. We need to do what works for us on our personal frugal journey. So we hope this video was helpful. Today's question of the day, and you know what I'm going to ask you. What is something that you have totally cut out buying? That you can say, nope, I used to do it, Emmy. I don't do it anymore. And what is your alternative now? Did you just do away with it and not replace it with something else? Or did you find something else like we did with the harsh chemicals? Now we use vinegar and soap and things like that. So let us know what it is, because like I tell you, you not only encourage us, you encourage each other, and we're a family. And that's what families do. We thank you so much for spending this time with us. We ask that you please give this a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to leave that comment. We ask you to stay well, we ask you to stay safe, and above all, we wish you blessings. Until our next video,